Hey guys, this is Shaw, the M2 designer, and thank you for joining us today. We're going to go through Detroit Muscle 44. So let's take a closer look at this set, shall we? Okay guys, first up here, and this is M2 Machines 164 scale Detroit Muscle, and it's release 44. The first car up is our 1971 Plymouth CUDA, and this is a 440 pack car. And this one is Snow White. That's the name of the paint. So it's like a bright white. And let's see. So it's the body's Snow White, and it has the billboard stripe down here. That's a semi-gloss black with a big 440 on both sides. And then this one also has a lot of options. It's got the optional rear window slats, the rear wing. You see right there. Then also too, it's got the shaker hood. And then also we have this bumper. We have two bumpers for our 71 Plymouth CUDA. We have the normal straight bumper, but they also have this bumper with the optional rally lights here at the bottom. I don't know if you could see those. Those are rally lights or driving lights. And this one also wears the Magnum 500 chrome wheels with the Goodyear polyglass tires. The interior is black. It's let's see, open up both sides here. Black bucket seat and console interior. And we'll open up the hood. There we go. And there's the big 440 cubic inch V8, and so it's a 6-pack car. So it has three two-barrel carburetors. So that's the where you get the 6-pack designation. So this is definitely a high-end car back in the day. A pretty expensive car back in the day, and very expensive even, like, especially today if you go to an auction. But there you go. It's a Snow White 1971 Plymouth CUDA 440 6-pack. Okay, that brings us to the 1970 Chevelle SS 454. And this one, let's see, this one's painted up in champagne gold metallic. So it's kind of a unique color. It's this champagne gold. Kind of a lighter gold, but I don't know if you can see the metallic in it and the right lighting. Just moving it around, I don't know if you can see the sparkle to it. So it's champagne gold metallic, and it has the black SS stripes over the rear trunk lid and on the front hood, and it also has a black vinyl top. And there's the bumper pad for all super sports for 1970. They had a chrome bumper, and then a rubber bumper guard pad that said SS on the passenger side. And this one also has the chrome Magnum 500 wheels with the Goodyear tires. And let's see what this one has. This one has the black interior, and it's also the bucket seats and the console interior. So it's a step above the bench seat interior. You can see the shifter right there inside the console. And let's see, we'll open up the hood. The hood is also, you can see the little raised up right here on the back, like a little trap door. That's the cow induction hood. Not all super sports had cow induction, but this one does. And then you see the engine right there. It's the 454 cubic inches. So it could be it's either an LS5 car or an LS6. The LS6 was the top dog, 450 horsepower. I believe the LS5 was, what was it, like 360 or something like that. I'll have to look that up. But it was a more streetable car. The LS6 was definitely the hot rod. So there you have it. That's the 1970 Chevelle SS 454 in champagne gold metallic. And this is the 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302. And this comes in grabber green, and the stripes are semi-gloss black. So open up right there. They had in the late 60s, early 70s, all the car manufacturers had these great, fantastic colors, these bright colors with some great names. This one's the Grabber. There was Grabber Orange, Grabber Blue. This is the Grabber Green. And just fun colors back in the day. So you got the 70 stripe. It's kind of hard to tell, but the outside stripe, there are different thicknesses, the little pinstripe that goes down here on the 70 stripes. They start from the hood, go all the way down across the fender and back to the rear quarter panel. And even the back center valance is blacked out, as well as the trunk area right here, just below the rear wing. Optional on this one, the wing was an option, as well as the shaker hood. And this one's wearing the chrome Magnum 500 wheels. Under the hood is the high revving Boss 302. The Boss 302 was made specifically for Trans Am racing, where you had to have 5.0 liters or less, and that's why both Chevrolet and Ford did 302 engines. The Boss 302 right here has a 302 cubic inch engine, and why the Chevrolet Camaro Z28 also had a 302 cubic inch engine. So that was the rules. They had to stay both 302s are 5.0 liters engines. So that's why these were race cars. You had to do it for homologation to just have enough cars produced so you could actually race. And this one is black interior with bucket seats and console. You can see in there. And there you have it. That's the 1970 Boss 302 in Grabber Green. Let's see, next up, it is our 1970 Dodge Super Bee, and this one's a Hemi car. And this one is covered in cream. It's just a nice light yellow. It's just a cream color. And this one's kind of all business. This one you can see there's not a whole lot out or a whole lot on it. There's the optional wing on the back. But this one, there's two stripes for the 70 Super Bee. There's the C stripe that comes across and back around on the bottom. And then there's the Bumblebee stripe that goes along the back end. This one is a stripe delete car. So this one right here, all you have on the back right here, back quarter panel, is the Bumblebee logo, or Super Bee rather, excuse me. So it says Super and then B on the bottom. It has the little Bumblebee guy right there. So this was when you ordered stripe delete, this is what you got. This is the bare bones car. And this one's more, even you could see the wheels choice. They're just steel wheels with poverty caps and Goodyear tires, and no frills. This one's just built to do one thing, with a Hemi engine, and just a hot rod, just a factory hot rod. Even the interior, you can see right there, it has the bench seat, because it was lighter. Also, the bench seat was lighter than having two buckets and a console. So you just had a bench seat. If you were just concerned with drag racing, that's all you needed. You might have, more racing, you might have pulled out the bench seat and put some lightweight buckets in and, try to save some more weight so you could go faster. So this is just kind of the basic 1970 Super Bee Hemi car. If you go back in time and order this would be a pretty cool Street Fighter type of car, or a drag racer or a street racer type of car. It's kind of subtle color. You pull up and you just think, oh, it's just a yellow Super Bee, but it's packing a Hemi, a 426 cubic inch Hemi engine, and a bench seat, and just the steel wheels. You might even replace those at some point with some cheater slicks and just have some fun. So there you go. That's the 1970 Dodge Super Bee Hemi car. Okay, up next is our 1970 Oldsmobile 442, and this is a W30 car. And this one's got a really nice color. It is burgundy mist metallic. So let's see, I hold it about right there, the focus. And I don't know if you guys are picking up the little metallic pieces on this. Every time you kind of flip it around, the light just picks up on those little metallic flakes inside the paint. It's just a nice color, burgundy mist metallic. And this is a kind of a high-end car. This is the Olds 442, but it's also designated as a W30 car. And this one has the 455 cubic inch V8. So it's got the optional hood. I believe it's the W25 hood scoop right here. You can see the two scoops. And it's got the rear wing. And it's riding on what you call it, the Olds rally wheels. Let's open up the doors here. There we go. These are a little tighter to open because right here, this is not a hardtop. Just to let you know, this is a post car. It's similar to the Chevelle. These are A-body cars. You can see the difference right here. The Chevelle is a hardtop, so you open the door, there's no window post or frame right here, so that's a hardtop. This Oldsmobile is a little special. It's the coupe. See right here when you open up the door, you see this window frame right here? This is part of the body. This is metal. So when you roll down this window, this actually stays up. It's metal. It's part of the door frame. So that's why it's a little different. You can see from the Chevelle. The thinking on these, that's a post car. You can even see right here, this is the A pillar, the B pillar, and the C pillar. So right here on the B pillar, you see it has some body right there. It has a body panel where the Chevelle is completely open on this window. So right here, the thinking is too that these cars are a little stronger, the post cars, because they have this extra framework in case you do roll it over. You have some structure right here to protect the integrity of the cabin. But also too, they're a little bit lighter because they don't have to have like the supports underneath and stuff, the beefed up chassis. Like convertibles, for instance, they usually have a box chassis to keep it stronger because there's no roof to support to keep the body from moving or flexing. So this is should be a lighter car and stronger. This one also has, you can see right here, let's see, you can see the interior. It's bucket seats and console, but it's also white seats. So you can see, this is what's cool. This is what I dig that we do at M2 that other companies really don't. They'll do a white interior, but they make the whole interior white. That's not how the cars came. From the factory, you don't have a white dash. That would just reflect too much on the front window. And obviously, you wouldn't have white carpet. That wouldn't last very long. So this interior, I've heard it called a couple things, but I've heard it called tuxedo interior because it's black and white. I actually have this same interior color, black and white, on my 72 Chevelle. It's a factory interior. So you see right there, the dash is black and the floor is black. Even the rear package tray is black. But all the seats, the two bucket seats and the bench seat on the back end are white. So this makes for a really striking and really nice interior, the black and white. Like I said, a lot of companies, they'll give you white interior, but they'll have, even the steering wheel and the steering column, they're black in real life. But when other companies do stuff like this, they give you the whole interior to white, which is just not correct. like I said, you're not going to have white carpet on anything. So this one, getting back to the body, this is burgundy mist metallic, but it also has the white vinyl roof, and it's got the white stripes over the hood, and then the W30 stripe, or the 442 stripe of the W30 insignia down here, going all the way across. There you go. That's the 1970 Oldsmobile 442 W30 car. And again, it's a post car. Okay, and that brings us to the 6th car in this lineup, and this is our 1969 Dodge Daytona 440 car, and this is painted Bahama yellow with the black stripe over the back end. And this was for racing, for NASCAR, then eventually got banned, along with the Plymouth Superbird. But this is the 1969 Dodge Daytona in Bahama yellow. And what separates this is from the regular 69 Charger, the back window. The 69 Charger, the back window has a different pitch to it, and it also has on the back C-pillars, they're exposed right in here. The window's not flush to give you that nice aerodynamic. And the rear wings, they didn't come with the rear wing. And also the nose, it didn't have that nose piece on it. And also these little top fender, it's like speed bumps, but they were hollow so that the tires could travel inside at high speeds. And let's see, this one rides on chrome Magnum 500 wheels with redline tires. And all 69 Daytonas, there wasn't many of them, but all of them came pretty much standard on the interior. Bucket seats, console, the only difference rather if it was a 4-speed or an automatic car. This one's the interior is all black. Let's open up that hood. And there's the big 440 cubic inch engine. And it's just one of those cars, it's just an iconic car, a striking car. And you're amazed when you see these in person how big the wing and the nose make it, how much longer it is than a Charger, a 69 Charger. There you go. And that car also happens to be the chase car in this release. And this is again the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona 440. And we're keeping with the black and white chase attributes. So this one, there's no chrome or paint color other than black and gray tones. And the thinking of this one is, back in the day when you would see the photos from the factory, the black and white factory photos, and that this is just mimicking that. Just like if you were watching black and white TV or anything like that. There's no color on the car. It's just something different we're trying. You know, I personally, I like that we're not locked into a certain chase attribute or a certain color we have to use all the time. And I like mixing it up. I think it keeps the box boys at the stores on their toes, and hopefully these find their ways into your hands at retail locations, so that you go in the afternoon and you could even find these. So that's why I like personally changing things up. Hopefully you guys could find them out in the wild and pay retail for them. But again, this is all black and white. Let's see this open up. You can even see the engine. There's grays and whites on there as well. And the wheels are done up in gray. And even the red line tires, they're not red anymore. They're like a white or a light gray. You can see the bumpers. They're white. There's no chrome on here. Even all the trim is done up in grays. You can even see the wheel well moldings. So there you have it. That's the chase car. I believe this one's limited to, what is it, 750 pieces.
Well, there you have it, guys. That was Detroit Muscle Release 44, and we'll see you again next time. Oh, and please do us a solid. Click and subscribe and like this video, and we'll make more. We'll see you next time, guys. Thank you.